If somebody else can have it, then it's not unrealistic. We want to try new things. Good morning, guys. So I just made myself some hot lemon water this morning and we just finished doing my morning journaling. I managed to get my hands on the Vogue 2026 journal, so I planned my day in here. You guys know my other favourite journals, the Obsessive Growth. This morning I used the Obsessive Manifesting one, and the way it just rewires your brain is insane, but we'll get into that later. I'm super excited because this weekend we've got a lot of little wellness bits to get through. Tomorrow we're creating some content for Beauty Therapy by Terry. We're gonna go for a massage and a facial. We trained back yesterday, so my back is very sore and I'm very looking forward to this massage. And then we're also doing some Pilates for the very first time, also creating content for them. So it will be super fun to actually try something new for the first time, but I'm getting to make content for it, so a win is a win. We're also in London this weekend. Usually I'm just there for like day trips or for the evening, so it'll be nice to have a full weekend there. We've got a few things planned. We're gonna go to the Electric Cinema. I'm gonna try a new matcha spot that I've been wanting to try, and we'll probably end up doing some shopping as well. This morning we were just journaling about my ins and outs for 2026. I thought I would talk to you guys about a few of them that I'm implementing and what I'm trying to keep in 2025. I briefly spoke about these on TikTok as well. Guys, my leg's gone to sleep. So one of my ends for this year is appreciating that every day is an occasion, romanticizing my life no matter what I'm doing. So this morning I lit my candles whilst I was journaling. The littlest things make my day that little bit better. Even from like the pajamas I wear, what I sleep in, what I wear to the gym, romanticizing that and dressing up just because makes the biggest difference on your life. You might be thinking, how can that make such a big difference? But when you add these habits up, I promise that they do. Another one of my ends is writing down all the good things that do happen to me. I think it's so easy to focus on the negative things and think in lack and what you don't have yet and the next milestone. And I think doing this will like train my brain to look for the good in everything and kind of prove to me that life is working in my favour, even if I feel like it's not. One of my outs is to not talk negatively about myself in any way. Unless you've kind of read into manifestation and you're a bit spiritual, I feel like no one really knows the power of the words that they speak. Just to kind of explain it lightly, when you speak to yourself, when you speak to somebody else, anything you say, your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. So even if you say something as a joke and say, oh, I look ugly in that picture, your brain's going to reinforce that to you. The words you speak to yourself are so important. And that's why I also like to do my affirmations, just to keep myself in check a little bit. Like, you can obviously have negative thoughts about yourself. It's such a normal human thing to have. But I think now that I'm self-aware of it, I will always reinforce that with something positive. Another one of my outs this year is being afraid of getting older and comparing myself to other people that are my age. I think everyone being so addicted to social media in this day and age, it's so easy to look at everyone's highlights on their phone. Everyone's only posting the good bits of their life. And it's so easy to get caught up in that and be like, oh, they have X, Y, Z at this age, I should have that too. But that's actually never the case. You never actually know what's going on with someone in someone's life behind closed doors. Not even just when it comes to someone's age, just comparing yourself to people in general. We're not doing that in 2026. I think just reminding myself that there is literally no timeline. Everyone is on their own path, that you have no idea what they did to get on that path or what they've been through. Yours does not need to look like anybody else's for it to be valid. Another one that I'm leaving out is thinking that some goals are unrealistic. So I made a vision board in my last video, and I think partly when I was doing it, was I thinking, am I being an overachiever here? Because I'm from a small town and a small city, it's so easy to have that enclosed mindset of, that's not possible, this is not possible. Then I had that realization, I'm like, wait. If somebody else can have it, then it's not unrealistic. And that's a quote I keep reminding myself recently. Last year I'm really grateful, like I achieved quite a lot, but I had so much imposter syndrome at every point. But I also need to remember, like, that happened because I made it happen. And in my head, it just couldn't comprehend that, oh my god, I actually did do this. Just appreciating myself in that sense will go a long way this year. Another one I want to implement in 2026 is keeping the promises I make to myself. If you can wake up at 9 AM for someone else and go to work to your 9 to 5, you can do the same for yourself. It's so easy to think, oh, there's a consequence if I don't do it for someone else. But you need to start doing that with yourself too. If you show up for yourself, you build that trust with yourself. And once you've built that trust and you keep showing up, that leads to discipline. And I'm a firm believer of discipline is the highest form of self-love. So making sure I'm showing up even though I don't want to, I think it will bring me a lot of goodness for the new year. But yeah, they're just a few of the ones that I wrote. Hopefully they made sense. Sometimes I just start rambling, so. As of right now though, we're gonna go for a little morning walk. I get some sunlight in, I'm gonna make some breakfast. And then tomorrow we're gonna go for a massage and facial.
I think I'm sleeping in between them.
Hey love. Hey love. Your content and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Your skin's actually perfect.
No, thanks babe.
It's so clear.
Hey guys.
Doors opening.
I've just come back from the gym. I'm gonna go get our toes done now. Later on we're going for Pilates. And we've got like a little spa thing after, but as of right now, we're just gonna go get our toes done. Hi my loves, we're just about to go to the Pilates now. I think I briefly mentioned it earlier. To create some content for them, they've just opened in Birmingham. They're just a new Pilates studio and they have a little spa and stuff. This year I really want to try new things. I've done mat Pilates. I've never actually been to a reformer Pilates class before. If you follow me on TikTok, we actually bought one of the reformer machines the other week. So I've done like 1 or 2 on them. I've never been to an actual class, so I'm actually really excited. But I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say it's harder than mat Pilates, people say it's easier, so I guess we'll find out today. So we're just gonna drive there now. My mum's coming with me and she was a bit apprehensive to go because obviously Pilates is a bit different to weightlifting and stuff. We've actually got the studio to ourselves so that I can film freely, so that'll be really good as well. I'm gonna go now. Pilates socks on. How you feeling?
Okay.
Mum's a bit nervous, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
So first sit down and then just shuffle your hips down towards the springs. Okay, so we're just going to bend and lengthen our legs. So as you lengthen, try to 6, 5. Blow out the mouth to lift the neck, extend the palms down. Connect that mind to movement every time you extend the palms down. Okay, there you go. And here we feel it on our outer thigh muscles and our glutes. Gradual build up. We're here for 8. 7, good. 6, 5, 4. On the outer thigh muscles and the glutes. We're here for 8. Position 3, 2, lengthen your leg out straight, hold it straight towards the foot bar, biceps. Let's go here for another 5, 4, 3, 1. Bend in, and let's unhook that strap from our foot.
It's working.
Oh, it's working.
Yay! I thought you broke for a minute. It shit me up, I'm not gonna lie. But we're in London. We got lucky and got a free upgrade, so what did we do today?
Picked you up, had some food, got some matcha,
Oh
and
my
we
god,
just
the matcha. Sensational.
and then go to dinner, and then go to a jazz club, hopefully.
Yes. Let's go. Hi my loves, we are now at dinner. We've come to this Thai place just off Oxford Street. We just ordered up a set menu because you know when you're so hungry and the menu is actually blurry, like you can't even read it. So we decided to just get a set menu. It comes with a lot of food, so I'll give you guys a little rating. Hi guys, it's the next day now. We are about to check out the hotel.
Look what we did.
Accidents happened, you know what I mean?
How did that happen?
I'm not sure how that happened, but we're about to leave. We're gonna go get some coffee, get some brunch, and then we're gonna go to the not Everyman cinema, the Electric Cinema to watch Marty Supreme. We got a latte. What did you get, Thomas?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Go
We got some energy balls.
to raspberry coconut, that's matcha.